एवरीवन, आई एम डॉक्टर मयंका, कंसल्टेंट नेफ्रोलॉजिस्ट एट हीलिंग हॉस्पिटल। आज मैं बात करने जा रही हूँ हाउ यू कैन प्रिवेंट CKD फ्रॉम हैपनिंग। सो बिफोर वी बिगिन विद दैट, आई वुड लाइक टू elaborate more on what is chronic kidney disease. As you know, kidneys perform a very important function of filtering the blood, taking out the excess toxins, and also removing excess sodium and water from the body. सो अगर आपकी किडनी यही फंक्शन सब ऑप्टिमल लेवल में परफॉर्म कर रही है फॉर अ प्रोलॉन्ग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, then that is defined as chronic kidney disease. So what are risk factors for chronic kidney disease? Well, the most common cause for chronic kidney disease is diabetes. And India, as you know, it's known as the diabetic capital of the world. Indian population में diabetes बहुत ही common है, and that's henceforth we see a lot of patients who are suffering from chronic kidney disease as well. The second most common risk factor is hypertension, and besides hypertension, there are other medical conditions in which you can develop chronic kidney disease. There are certain congenital conditions, and there are conditions in which there's glomerulonephritis, where your immune system attacks your own kidney. Other than that, there's another entity called as chronic tubulointerstitial nephritis. So अगर कोई chronic painkiller खा रहा है, or they are consuming certain herbal supplements, that has been associated with development of chronic kidney disease. So let's talk about what we can do, to prevent developing chronic kidney disease. So most important thing is maintaining a very healthy lifestyle, so that you don't develop diabetes, you don't develop hypertension. I would suggest that if you're suffering from diabetes, you should control your blood sugar really well, and controlling or maintaining adequate blood sugar control over a prolonged period of time would delay onset of chronic kidney disease. The other thing being, if you have hypertension, that means your blood pressure is above normal range, you should see a doctor, and accordingly they can either prescribe you medications or suggest lifestyle modification, so that you're able to control your blood pressure adequately. Another important thing is making sure you don't consume any medications without doctor's prescription. So certain over-the-counter painkillers which are easily available in the market, they can lead to chronic kidney disease, as well as certain these Chinese herbal medications. I've seen a lot of patients who suffer from chronic kidney disease because they have consumed these medications long term. So try not to take any medication by yourself, and always take like prescription only medications. Other than this, if you're a smoker, I would suggest you should immediately quit smoking. It's not good for your overall health, and it's not good for your kidneys as well. And you should try to maintain a healthy weight, exercise regularly, not take excess salt in your diet. So all these things can help prevent chronic kidney disease. Next thing is, how do we diagnose patients with chronic kidney disease? So, it can be diagnosed with very simple tests. One is a blood test in which we check creatinine and urea, and the second thing being we check a urine sample to see if there is any protein or blood in the urine. So these two are very cheap tests which you can get done, so that you don't develop even if you have chronic kidney disease, you're able to diagnose it early on. And if it is diagnosed early on, you can see a kidney specialist, and you can do several things to prevent progression of chronic kidney disease. So next I'm going to talk about, if you're diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, what you can do to prevent progression. So again, we'll come to the same measures: adequate blood sugar control, adequate blood pressure control, avoid taking any medications which can probably harm your kidney, getting regular blood samples done. And besides that, certain patients benefit from additional medications in addition to these interventions. So if you have metabolic acidosis, In that case, we give sodium bicarbonate supplementation. So, several studies have shown that if you supplement sodium bicarbonate in these patients, so the CKD progression reduces and they don't develop muscle weakness as well. Other than that, if you have protein leak in the urine, we can give you a certain type of medication to prevent that protein leak. So the more protein leak you have, the chronic kidney disease is going to progress faster. So what are symptoms of chronic kidney disease? Well, unfortunately, with chronic kidney disease, you don't develop any symptoms initially, and by the time you develop symptoms, you have almost lost about 90% of your kidney function. So that's why it's one of those diseases for which you have to rely on routine screening of blood work and urine test to diagnose it and assess the progression. What symptoms do patients develop in advanced chronic kidney disease? Well, it varies from patient to patient, but the common symptoms are some patients complain of having nausea. Some patients say that they don't feel hungry anymore. They have a different taste in the mouth. Some of them are like sleepy all day and they are not able to get up and go to work. Some of them develop lower extremity swelling, and some of them develop itching throughout the body. So the symptom can vary from patient to patient, but whenever you start developing all these symptoms, that's when we offer patients to undergo hemodialysis or peritoneal dialysis, or we advise them to undergo renal transplant. Thank you for listening to my video. For any other questions, feel free to contact us on the link mentioned below. Thank you.